That's some wild hair. Hey, y'all. I just wanted to come on and see how everybody's doing. Not sure if we'll have anybody today, but it's raining here. So, and I had a little time, so I thought I'd spend some time with y'all. Hey, I've got 3 people. How are y'all doing? I missed y'all too. Hey, Aid. How you doing, brother? Have you got to go back to work yet? Oh, it is rainy, gloomy, here today. I had to go out and take care of my critters. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Red. How is everyone? Are y'all getting rain? I know Elizabeth probably is. Possibility for the 4th of July. Independence Day. Oh, I've been a little busy here. Hey, Bonnie. I am good. Tired, but good. Been trying to get everything all situated, and oh, Lord. It's cold here today, y'all. My hands are like ice. I don't know what the temperature is, but I was used to this 70 and 80 degree weather, and all of a sudden it went pitching and gone. See how cold it is out there right now. Most people will be saying, oh, that ain't cold, but it is when you're used to having 70 and 80 degrees. Oh, it's 54. Oh, you're working on a flower arrangement? Yeah, it's been raining here all day. Had to go out and work in this mess, and I got chilled working outside, so I had to come in, change clothes because I was a muddy mess. Well, hello, Michael Vega. We are great, sweetheart. How are you? But I tell you what, it's chilly here today. I'm ready for my 80-degree weather again. I think I think this global warming stuff has went a little wacky. Just be honest with you. Because this global warming's about to freeze me to death. Oh, that's okay, Red. Where are you, Michael? What state are you in, honey? Oh, that's awesome, Elizabeth. Hey, Brenda. While I have y'all on here, I'm going to show you some goodies. Marshall, Missouri. Well, Michael, it's cool up where you're at too, then, honey. Y'all freezing y'all's taters off too? Blame Frost keeps getting my maters. Now, how far is Marshall County from Fort Lost in the Woods? We went to Branson several years ago. Been cold nights. Are y'all getting rain or is it just cloudy there? Because it is raining here. Girl, we was supposed to not had any more frost until after April the 15th, okay? And I'm telling you, Oklahoma, be crazy. We got frost 4 days ago. It killed my mater plant. It already hit my mater plants once. Well, this frost just finished them off, and I was like, they're saying we're going to get 3 to 4 inches of rain this week. I really hope not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind the rain. I just don't like it all at once. Oh, Brenda, hold on a minute. Not sure if you can see this. I'll try to get it. Look, plants are coming up. You went from the big city to Missouri? Hey, Vi. Well, I'm glad you got out of the big city. All right, y'all. Y'all want to see what Miss Brenda sent me? She sent me that little plant in there. Well, the little deal that grows plants. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here, y'all. She sent me a pastry board. Yes. She sent me a seed sheet. And, oh Lord, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 black towels. 1, 2, 3. 3 of the take your time towels. Oh crap, I'm knocking stuff off. She got my patriotic going on with my red, white, and blue. For the live, laugh, and gather together. 2, home of where the heart is towels. Green hand towel. A cookie, a silicone cookie, like a parchment paper. There was something else. I got it out and I don't remember. But y'all, she loaded me up. I was like, holy crap. Um, oh, you did 20 years in the Marines and retired? Wow. Hey, Chipper. Are you freezing your tater off, Chipper? Hey, John. How are you, brother? You're drowning. Oh, gosh, I know. It's raining here too, Chipper. It's raining here too. We're supposed to get 3 to 4 inches of this mess. I was so used to the 70 and 80-degree weather. And it's 54 out there today, and I'm like, crap, I'm freezing. It's and oh, honey, man, I go through dish towels. Woo, girl, I go through dish towels. I was like, woohoo! Your plants are not happy? Mine aren't either. Mine are not either. You have 9 kids. Wow. And I'm so sorry you got shot. But I do thank you very much for being very selfless and defending our country. Because I'm going to be honest, y'all guys, y'all servicemen are our superheroes because you do not know us, but yet you're still willing to risk your life for us. So you do not understand how much that means to me. Tornadoes northwest of Houston. Well, John, I don't want them down my way. Usually, if Texas gets them, they head our way. And then they leave us and go towards Arkansas and Missouri. Hey, that's wonderful. That is wonderful, Michael. At least you got out of the big city. Oh, I can't imagine living in a big city. Honestly, I can't imagine living anywhere but here because I bought this land from my dad. So I was raised on this land. I bought this land from my mom and dad back when land was going for $400 an acre. I didn't know. I was just a young, dumb kid, so I offered my dad $600 an acre. He jumped on it. But now my land is worth over $2,500 an acre. So $200,000 where you live. Bye, Elizabeth. Oh, I lived in the city for 3 days. 3 days. I called my daddy and said, "Can I come home?" He said, "Well, yeah." So I came home. Ain't left. We went to, I still had this land, and we moved by the lake because my mom and dad had moved after I bought this land. Well, they were getting up in age. So there was a house come for sale across the road from them over at the lake. I bought it. And we just were not happy there. There was just too many neighbors. It was like living in the city, but you was in the country, but because there was just too many neighbors around that lake. You couldn't go outside without somebody nosing. Hubby was not happy at all. We moved home. I put that house on the lake up for sale. 3 hours it sold. So we moved back home. My mom and dad then moved to McAllister. They liked 3 days being there a year, and my dad passed away. And now Mama still lives in the city, in town, but I keep trying to get her to come out here. Hey, Jana. Yeah, there you go. Well, Rick's talking about building a house. And I'm like, I told him, I said, we can, but I'm not going into debt. So he's picked out a tiny little house. And I really like it. But then he tells me we're not going to start building it until after Kate moves. That's 5 more years. And then we're going to build it as we have the money. I ain't never going to live in it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Michael. Jenna, how's Jim doing, hon? Hey, Linda. Oh, I know. I don't know. I'll try to bring the house plans Rick likes up on his tablet. Maybe y'all can see it because I don't know how to share a screen. I'm not that technically, whatever you call it. Well, that's motorcycles. House. Crap. Hmm. This is the little house he's picked out. And I liked it. It's a tiny little thing. Oh, crap. I ain't after you, Siri. How do I get off of you? Hey, lamp keeper. Oh, thank you. I like that little house too. And it's small. It is 3 bedrooms, but it's small and the way it's built. But he wants to do it different where it has this the little main place. It had where the little porch was. It has the kitchen and living room. He's not wanting that there. He's wanting a kitchen and dining room there. And that little place that looks like just a little sunroom. He wants that the living room. And then our bedroom. Because I told him, I said, I'm getting old. I'm getting too blame old to be climbing stairs to go to bed. So we're going to have a master bedroom downstairs and try to fix it to where there's like a couple of bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs. So, but I don't know when it'll ever happen, especially with our economy nowadays. I may be stuck in this trailer house the rest of my life. Oh, Jen, I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Holy Toast. I didn't see you, honey. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yeah, it's better than a tent. Yeah, I'll admit. Well, see, that's what he was talking about. Um, leaving those kind of like an open loft that way, because we heat with wood stove, and heat rises. So Oh, I don't have my headband on. I thought my headband. Well, but look at it. My hair going crazy. It's gotten long enough now that I have to keep it pulled back out of my eyeballs. But well, Ricky Brown. Hold on, hubby's on the phone. Speak of the devil, and he calls. Hello.
Hey, can you give me on some coffee?
Yes, I can get you on some coffee.
Okay, I'm headed on.
All right, baby.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye. I got to make coffee, y'all. Let me make his coffee real quick. Y'all gonna see my chair more than you see me today. Okay, coffee's on. Well, y'all may not see Rick on videos, but you got to see what or hear what he sounds like. Isn't this exciting? Time for hot tea. Well, I'm going to be probably throwing some. I've been making it when I drink my coffee. I've been making it fat girl style, y'all. I take some of that hot cocoa mix, pour in my coffee, put a little creamer in there. Oh my God, that's a fat girl's delight. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, I mean, I'm happy in the home that I have. I mean, if I live here the rest of my life, I live here the rest of my life. I'm not very hard to, I'm one of the easiest people to please. Trust me. I am one of the easiest people to please. That's one thing Rick always laughed, and he said, you know, it didn't matter if he found like, if he'd have stopped and just put a quarter in a little, or a nickel or whatever they cost. I don't know how much they cost now, or probably a lot more. Those little twisty things, and brought me home a ring or whatever out of it. I was tickled to death because he just thought of me. He said, I am the cheapest person he's ever met. He said, you're the easiest person I've ever seen to make happy. But I would like to have, before I ever die, I would actually like to have a firm foundation under my feet, if that makes sense. I mean, mobile homes are great for a right now home, but they fall apart so fast. And they're hard, hey, Walter, and they're hard to repair. Okay, well, I got coffee going. But they're so hard to repair. They're just a pain in the patootie. And it's the way they build them. If they would build them basically like they would a house, they would be a lot easier to repair, but they don't. But I mean, I'm content with the house that I have. But I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. What woman wouldn't want a new house? Most women want huge houses. I just want a little house, just a little one. But I have been begging hubby for a hidey hole. I'm getting too blame old to ride these turdinators out. Yeah, exactly, Vi. Exactly. Beautiful homes. I mean, they're nice. I've seen some beautiful homes. They're not me. I've seen these big, beautiful houses, and I'm thinking, wow, that's not me. I was content in my little cabin, to be honest. I liked my little cabin better than this. But this is big enough for the whole family. And we had plans on fixing the cabin up as just like a processing center for processing our meats and meat wood and canning and things like that. Well, that kind of went to the side for a while because my daughter has moved home with her kids. Oh, Brenda, I love your house. I love your house. There was a little home over here. Oh my gosh, it was a little 1 bedroom house. It was a little rock house. And it was, y'all, it was falling apart. I begged Rick for that little house. All right, Chipper, have a blessed night, hon. And the people wouldn't sell it. They just let that little house fall apart. I just cried. But Rick would laugh because, I mean, it was pitiful. It was pitiful. But I told him, I said, it has so much potential. It's a little fixer-upper. And now it has completely filled in. And he goes, babe, there's your fixer-upper. And I know. I know. But I love building stuff with my own hands. So does Rick. I think that's why we get along so good. Because if I'm out doing something, he's right there with me, or if he's out there doing something, I'm right there with him. Oh, I come in the other day, y'all. I was an oily, greasy, dirty mess. Oh no. Okay, Red, you take care. All right, Linda, take care, honey. Oh no. That's terrible, Walter. Well, I've been redoing this one slowly as I get the money, and I mean it's very, 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 very slowly. And I asked Rick, I said, well, what do you think? And he goes, I think you're doing a pretty good job. Because I told him, I said, just let me do it. I want to do it myself. So, but I do have him to measure out where the plugs go because I don't want to mess up the wood. I'll cut them out, but he needs to do the measuring because I'm going to screw it up. I just know me. I told him, I said, it'll probably take me 10 years to finish this one, and then we go to build the other one. I said, I'll already have this in the way I want it and won't want to leave it. Oh, I love to DIY. Um, I love to build things myself. He laughs at me. But I always looked at it this way. My dad always told me, he said, you learn everything you can learn to do for you. He said that way you don't have to depend on nobody but you. And you don't have to pay anybody to do what you know how to do. Oh no. I bet that was pretty though when you got it fixed up. I don't know why people do that mess. I don't understand why people tear stuff up. It just don't make any sense to me why they want to go and tear stuff up. You always want to add to, not depreciate. Oh, I imagine. Was it hard to heat, Walter? Oh, I love to DIY. I love to make stuff. Oh, we're just talking about redoing houses and things, Lamp Keeper. And I like to do things myself where other people like to hire things out. I don't like to hire. I've always been poor, so I couldn't afford to hire things out. So I always had to do things myself a little at a time. Oh, that's sad. That is so sad. Yes, I want a house that has, I don't want, what do they call those cookie cutter houses? Is that what they call them? I don't want a house that looks like everybody else's. I want a house that feels like me, if that makes sense. But I've seen big, beautiful houses when I was younger. When I was younger. Yeah, I don't know how Earthbag House would work here in Oklahoma. We get a lot of rain. So I'm not sure how well they would do here. Now, when I was younger, I wanted a big, beautiful house. I was a young, dumb kid. And now I just want an octagon inside an octagon. Oh, cool. Holy moly. Dang, that thing was expensive, wasn't it? Dang. Well, I'm wanting to redo my kitchen, but my kitchen ain't going to look like a conventional kitchen, okay? That's just going to say it that way. I want stuff to where I can see what I got, know where it's at. I want it more like a restaurant style kitchen. I want to be able to see my stuff and not have to dig for it. So I'm wanting to put stainless steel everything in it. But there's a reason behind that too. The stainless steel counters and all that are a heck of a lot easier to maintain than granite, than anything else. Oh, asphalt? But I'm wanting to just do like a commercial type kitchen in my kitchen. Easy clean. So, I mean, that'd be the only thing in my house that looks industrial, but it would be my kitchen because I want the deep sinks. Because of all the canning and stuff I do, I want my life easier. And if my hubby brings in a deer, I want to be able to throw a deer up on the surface and cut it up. and easy cleaning. Does that make sense? So that will be my dream kitchen. And a 6-burner stove. I'm 51. I thought I was 52, and hubby said I wasn't. He just made me younger. Bear, what are you doing? What does that girl have over there that you're crunching on? Oh, her tie-dye. Yep. I want mine to where if I'm butchering chickens, I'm butchering whatever. I ain't got to worry about it. I can throw it on the deal, get it taken care of, bleach it down, going about my life. I am so tired of having to scrub. Well, happy birthday, Abe. You're 54? I'm 51. I'm 51. Hubby's home. You want to say hi?
Howdy.
Just peek and say hi.
Hi.
They can't see you waving from there, you silly boy. Your boy wants in now.
I didn't even come in. Okay.
Vitamin? Never heard of it. Duncan 60. Oh, our stuff came in. You'll be 50 this year. I'll be 52 in November. I thought I was already 52 and somebody told me I wouldn't. Boy, broke my heart. Hi, beautiful. You wet. You wet, beautiful. You wet. You dirty. Ooh, you smell like a dog. Bitumen. I've never heard of it. But yeah, I was showing Rick the stuff I want. And it's just stainless steel counters with the shelves underneath. Don't have doors, just open. All right, Brenda, you take care, sweetheart. Hello, Brenda's hubby. I want to get me some of the, what are those called? That saw that I was wanting. And it has a butcher saw, and it has the vat where it mixes the meat and also has the sausage deal.
Bone saw.
A bone saw. Yeah, a bone saw. But I want everything where it's all accessible.
Got bone saw out there this morning.
No, I don't want to do a hand one. I will, but I really don't want to. I'm getting too old for that stuff right there. I've been looking around here.
Pretty cool.
I can't find any anywhere close. And what's sad is some of the used stuff is just as cheap as the new stuff on Amazon. Oh, I'll have to make sure I tune in, Brenda. Just the thought of what word would make you a vegetarian. Oh well, I want double ovens too. Mr. Brown goes, well, why do you need two ovens? I'm in Oklahoma. He goes, why do you need two ovens? I'm thinking, buddy, you're trying to roast something down in one oven and you're trying to bake something in the other, you know? He goes, you only need one oven. You ain't going to be baking that many cakes. He likes to aggravate me. Oh, the meat grinder thingy? See, Vi has two ovens. She says, I love having two ovens. It's the best. It's tremendous. Mm. Yep, two different temperatures. I could care less about a blame microwave. The only thing our microwave gets used for is popcorn. Oh, he loves to aggravate me. I was laughing and I said I wanted one of those refrigerators like they have, you know, at the convenience stores that has the glass. I said that way if I go in there, I don't have to open the door. I can just look and say, no, I don't want that, and turn around and walk off. There you go. Pies in one, turkey and ham. Excuse me. Oh, if he loves to aggravate me. I think he thought I think he thought when we got married I was one of them dumb girls. Because he got to talking about grease worms eating grease out of the bearings. And I looked at him and I said, there ain't no such thing as grease worms. He goes, sure there is. He said, ask your dad. So I called my dad and I said, Daddy, I said, tell this man there ain't no such thing as grease worms. You know what my daddy said? Well, I've heard of them. I said, that's just what people call it when they're too lazy to grease their machinery. That's why I want a 6-burner stove. Yeah, I think I've got one of those hernias in my throat like my mom has. Because sometimes I can be talking along and be talking just fine. And then all of a sudden my my voice will just break and it's hard to talk. But I had a friend that went and had the surgery that had her, what is it called, an esophagus? Right?
There you go.
Yeah. Because she went to have her stretched out. And when they were doing it, it caused her to have a stroke. So I'm just going to deal with the hernia thing.
I just got home. Trying to put some dry clothes on.
So, and because I can
She's on the computer talking to everybody.
I can just take try to eat cornbread
Got one of them live chats going on.
and I get choked on it. It'd be just a little bitty piece and I'll get choked. And then I'll have to quit eating for 30 minutes or so. Exactly, Vi.
She hadn't said anything about it.
What?
I'll have her. Amanda Pryor's funeral Saturday.
Oh, okay.
I'll have her call you when she gets off there. We'll see you later, Granny. Love you there. Hey, Bub.
You ain't Bub.
Just, I like you said, love you, Bub.
Oh. But yeah, I want my kitchen to look like a commercial kitchen. Rick goes, you don't have a restaurant. I don't care. It'll be easy to clean. That's all that's going through my mind is easy to clean. If I could figure out a way to fix me a floor with a drain in the center of it, I would figure out how to have a water hose in there, squirt that floor down, and squeegee that sucker clean. Yeah, every time I eat, it doesn't matter what it is. A lot of times it'll go down my windpipe. Yeah, that would be handy, putting one of them underneath where the dishwasher was. Yeah, power washer, done. You do your walls and everything and the stuff that's easy to wash and just. Oh. Well, I guess I better get off here and spend a little time with him. It was good talking to y'all. Remember, the world's a better place because y'all are in it. Don't ever forget it. And I love y'all, each and every one. Y'all take care. Bye.